Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to another video. It's Kali, and today we want to talk about the KQL, yeah, so the query language of Microsoft, so that we can use for Sentinel and for logs and in Microsoft environment, yeah. So this is Azure. This is my log analytics workspace, and the place that I'm adding all the logs for Sentinel there. And it's really simple. The dashboard is simple, so it's KQL mode and simple mode. So it should be in KQL mode when you want to query, and when you write a query here, so it gives you a suggestion, and also here you can save it in your favorite. And here there are some filters for you to show the time and how many results you want to see. Here is the tables that you have in your environment. So CL means custom, and custom log. So these are just for my environment. It's a test environment. But once you log into your Sentinel, so you will see a lot of tables, different logs based on your environment. And here is the query. So the standard queries that Microsoft provides for you. You can see here what you can do. Once you click here, it will be here, and then you can run it. And these are the functions there. So for example, you write a query here, and when you save it, it can be saved here. For example, you see test1 function. So this is what I just created, and here is the history. So the functions or the queries that you already run. So we focus on the custom logs, and we want to see how we can basically query and hunt the logs, right? So basically the idea is for security operation center team, SOC team, that they hunt everything they want really fast regarding, for example, operating system, any application they have, any security event in the environment. So they need to hunt manually for some stuff here. Yeah, so let's get started and see what we have here. So basically the syntax is really easy, but to like a database when you want to query, yeah. But how you want to exactly query, or which kind of information you want to get from the queries that you are running, so you need to read the Microsoft official documentation. Yeah, so there is for a lot of things which you can learn there, and we cannot obviously cover everything here, but the syntax, we get started here for the syntax today and together, and then for advanced query and or based on your demand and needs, you can go to Microsoft documentation and learn more. So let's see here, there are 5 tables here. So I have audit log, configuration data, security event, signing logs, and updates. And if you click here, so you will see different information. For example, for the security event, if you click here, so it brings it directly here. And if you click run, it shows you all the security events. So in the last 24 hours, and obviously 1,000 of them. Yeah. So obviously you can change this number, but if you just write the name of the table here, you will see everything here, and you can see there are different columns here. So for example, for us, this is the first thing that we want to do. So if you want any specific data from any data from a table, you just write the name of the table here. But let's say we want to get some information about this computer. Yeah, so for example, computer retail VM1. So we write the name of the table, we press enter, we do pipe, and we write where. So where is the condition? Yeah, whenever we want to define a condition, so we use where keyword, and once we and you can see while you are writing, it brings you a suggestion as well. Yeah, so where, and now I want to use based on the computer column. Yeah, so when, for example, computer contains, for example, you can make it case sensitive, but if you don't write it, it's not the case sensitive. So retail VM1. So now it shows all the security events for this one. When we run it, you see now the computer is retail VM. So we see everything obviously last 24 hours and just 1000 of them for this computer name. So let's say we want to change it and just last hour. So we change it here and then we see any logs for the last hour. Yeah, so the numbers are less. And you can see here the computer, the time generated, event source, and you know, for example, the channel, it is security obviously here in this case, and event ID and the task ID. So many things, yeah, many information here. And then let's say you don't want to get all of them, all of these columns. You want to just get the computer name column, or let's say we can here. We say, and then, you know, always we use pipe to use the output of the last query for the input of the new. So again, write project. When we use a project, it means we want to just project some specific columns, not everything. So in this case, I want to project time generated, for example, time generated. Also, I want to get, for example, computer name, and also I want to get, for example, let's say event source name. Yeah. Event source name. So I want to get time generated column, computer column, and event source name for this computer. Let's say what we will get here. So we will get a security logs for this computer and just these three columns. You see, this computer, event source, and time generated. This is the syntax, and let me show you also, for example, one more, and just, you know, regarding the time. So let's say again where time generated, for example, 3 hours. Let's see if there is anything here. Yeah, exactly. So you see, these are just for the last 3 hours, and you know, I'm just getting the logs for the last 3 hours. You see, it's just date of today and last 3 hours. So this is also something that you can define here. So let's go for another table. I want to go for update table. Yeah, let's see here. This one, update table, run. Let's see what we have in update table. In update table, this is again custom table that is talking about the patching and updates available for the computers. You see, update status needed, not needed. So it means this is done. So we have patched that one to product or any subscriptions, or based on the Azure subscription. So here, if for example we want to get how many computer we have here, right? So we use, I have it here, so for the sake of time, so let me summarize. For summarize is when you want to get the unique columns. Yeah, so now we are getting it gives a lot of things. As a keyword summarize, we can get many things of that, but here we want to find the unique computers. Yeah, so once we click on run, you see the number of unique computers in this table are 19. So just let me show you again that you understand. So here, once we click here, there are a lot of logs here, but there are just 19 unique computers. Yeah, so this is really important. And for us, if we want to, for example, get the unique Windows or Linux, so again we use, for example, update column. So custom log. So this table where OS type contains, let's go here, we can see OS types together for better understanding. Yeah, let me see. Let's see, OS type Linux. You see, now we have just 4 Linux servers. and if it's Windows, or let's see how many windows we have. Probably it should be then Microsoft, maybe 0. But let's stick with Linux, so at least for this example. Yeah, so yeah, we have just 4 of them, and if we want to see them, so whatever is Linux we will see here. Yeah, so now we are seeing all everything which is a Linux one. Yeah, so just give me a second. You can see OS type is Linux. Yeah, and this is for update table, and another table we can go for the configuration table. So let's see what we have there. For example, if we go for the configuration and we just run it, we see here there are software packages or computer names. So probably, yeah, it's a kind of inventory that which server has which application. And let's say we have a vulnerability in one application. Yeah? So let's say we have, I don't know, vulnerability in TeamViewer. Yeah? So we want to get the information from this table. So then we press enter, pipe where configuration data is, or we can also do like this equal, yeah, like programming. Software, and because we are looking for software, where publisher, where we should look for a publisher. Yeah, so you can see publisher is Microsoft, it's Google, or whatever. So let's say where publisher is again equal, or let's say contains Google. Yeah, contains Google. Let's see what we have here. So you can see here we have these computers which they have an application, so they have a software, Google Chrome, yeah, because we mentioned Google Chrome here. And yeah, basically this is some basic query that we can do. I also have one more complicated query here. So these are the basic ones, so you can, based on the tables and columns that you have, you can get whatever you want. And if I want to show you one more, so here it's update seal. So let's see what it does. So it goes to the update custom logs where OS type is not Linux, so whatever it is, just not Linux, and update state is needed. So it means we need to update something and it's not optional. After that, we will go just for those events which are less than 10 days ago. It means since 10 days ago till today, and we want to just get the columns of time generated, computer, title, and these columns, and then sort by time generated descending, right? So let's run it. Let me operate the result. Okay. I think there. So there was a space, I think. Yeah, this is a killing query. There was a syntax issue. So now we have this query. Just give it a second. Yeah, we can see time generated. Yeah, this is based on time generated. So, and we have OS type, which is not Linux. So if we go to OS type, because we don't have OS type column here, so it's not there, and it is needed, and it's false. We can see now time generated, computer name, title, KVs, and published date. Yeah, so basically this is how we can hunt and how we can query incidents or the logs that we have. Is extremely important for SOC team, so please make use of that one. Try to learn it, understand it. So you don't need to memorize many things here. Yeah, so you just need to learn the context or structure or the syntax, and using AI or on the internet, so you can query whatever you want. Yeah, you just need to learn the syntax, so you don't need to memorize. Okay, what are the stuff that, okay, if I want to do something, you just you need to know the syntax. I hope you like this video, and please like and share and subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed that. Then have a nice day. Bye bye.